Very distinguished Rotarians, good evening and welcome to the joint inauguration of the Rotary Districts in Nigeria Peacebuilding and Conflict Prevention Committee for the Rotary year 2025-2026. It's indeed an honor to have all of you on the call and welcome you to this wonderful location where we have our distinguished Rotary leaders commission this committee to advance the initiative of building positive peace in Nigeria and beyond. On this note, and on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Rotary Action Group for Peace Nigeria chapter, I hereby call this meeting to order. With that done, we would like to acknowledge the presence of very distinguished Rotary leaders that are with us on the call. We have the Rotary International President-elect Mario just joining us. We have the trustee member, our very distinguished Ijoma Okoro, also with us. We have Rotarian Judith Dimet. We have the Rotary Action Group for Peace Chair, Grace Van Zel, DGN Omar Jallo, PDG Anne-Marie, PDG Allison as well, PDG James Onion, Past District Governor Peter King, PDG Allison, I don't know, do you identify more? Very distinguished Rotarians. DGEs, lots of DGEs are on the call with us. DGE Kelechi Ayanwu is on the call. DGE Larry Adedo.
Iberia chapter lead, Marlene Dufour.
Yes, Marlene is on the call. You are all welcome. Yes, please. PDG Allison, you can take it up from here, please.
Thank you. So before we move on, would you just remind everyone, would you just check that everyone is muted, please? If you're not muted, mute yourselves now. That would be very helpful so we don't have the background noise. So now I'm very pleased to call on our president, RI President Stephanie Urchik, and Pietro is going to prepare a pre-recorded message for us today. Thank you, Pietro.
Thank you very much, PDG Allison, and thank you for doing this with us. We appreciate your tremendous support and assistance as always.
Family of Rotary, it is my honor to send you goodwill and good wishes from Rotary leadership and all across our Rotary family. Rotary offers people of action a chance to connect and find belonging, and fellowship gives us the potential to improve our communities and the world. By following Rotary's action plan and helping make sure all members feel a sense of belonging in their club, you have a special opportunity to inspire members to new heights of service. Our ability to create lasting change begins with our family of Rotary. Together, it is within our power to bring healing in a divided world. Join me in making Rotary a source of inspiration within and beyond our membership. Let this be the year we harness the magic of Rotary, and let Rotary be known as an organization that takes care of its members as well as the people we serve.
So now I call on Rotarian Dentata Ndus to introduce our TRF trustee. Dentata, it's over to you.
Veteran Mohammed Dantata.
My chair, sir.
Yes, please introduce our TRF trustee member, PDG Joma Okoro, please.
Okay. Did you share on the screen with me, sir? Okay. My fellow My fellow Rotary leaders, it is my singular honor and privilege to introduce and welcome our distinguished Rotary Foundation trustee, PDG Ijeoma Perry Okoro, who is wonderfully doing well in our country and representing us adequately. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome her on this call. Thank you.
Thank you for that. My TRF ma, please, you have the floor for your welcome remarks.
Elma, you need to unmute yourself. It's not happening, Pietro.
Okay. I think network was affected.
Shall we move on?
Okay. I would like to invite IPDG Emeka Utebo to give the welcome remarks on her behalf. My IPDG, sir.
Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your Excellency, the Rotary International President, and our distinguished special guest, my dear friend and leader, Rotary International President-elect, Mario Cesar Martins de Camango, distinguished guests, fellow Rotarians, friends of Rotary, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Rotary family in Nigeria and the Peacebuilding and Conflict Prevention Committee, I stand to welcome all of you to this great occasion of the inauguration of the Peacebuilding Committee, Peace and Conflict Resolution Committee in Nigeria. I thank all of you for standing with us. This is a shared commitment, and I believe that our coming together will prove that building together will bring a lasting peace to the world. This collective action and service provided by all of us will help provide a better world for all of us. I encourage all of us to please listen to our leader during his remark too, and take something home that will help us build our community and make it a better place for all mankind. Thank you all, and may Rotary continue to provide hope for the world as our action will help the world see the magic of Rotary, that we eventually let the world know that Rotarians truly unite for good. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you, my IPDG, for that wonderful welcome remark. Very beautifully taken. We appreciate you, sir. PDG Allison, RIP Mario, sent a notice that I think we have to stagger our program because he has to continue with the meeting. So at this juncture, I would like to invite PAG Ugomo Bineche to render the citation of RIPE so that we can welcome him for his remarks, please.
Good evening, everyone. It's my honor to introduce Mario Cesar Martins de Camargo. He's the president-elect 2024-2025 from the Rotary Club of de Santo André, Brazil. Mario Cesar Martins de Camargo is a business consultant to the printing industry and former director of Grafica Bandeirante, a printing company founded by his father. Under his leadership, he expanded the company to be a supplier of printed material for clients in Brazil and South America, including Visa, Ford, Volkswagen, and Microsoft. De Camargo attended military school and graduated from a high school in St. Paul, Minnesota. During a youth exchange program, he did a year-long internship at MAN Roland, a printing press manufacturer in Offenbach, Germany, before earning his undergraduate degree at Fundacao Getulio Vargas School of Business Administration in Sao Paulo. He also received his law degree from the School of Law of Sao Paulo. He had numerous professional associations, including as president of Brazilian Association of Printing Technology, ABTG, and the Brazilian Printing Industry Association, ABIGRAF. He was also delegate director of the Federation of Industry of the States of Sao Paulo in the National Confederation of Industry, vice president of FIESP, and vice president of the Latin American Confederation of the Printing Industry. He received the Printing Leader of the America from the Print Association in Florida and the Global Presidential Print Award from NPES, the Association for Suppliers of Printing, Publishing, and Converting Technologies. De Camargo joined Rotary in at the age of 23. A past director and trustee, De Camargo will be the fourth Brazilian to serve as RI president. He has also volunteered for numerous international roles, including zone coordinator for the Blind Task Force, Latin American coordinator Health Problems Task Force, RI president's representative, and delegate to the Council on Legislation. He has also served on committees including the RI Membership Development Committee, the Rotary Foundation Programs Finance Committee, and the International Plus. Says Rotary global reach never ceases to impress him with service above self. Rotary has created a unique global identity that is unlike any other I know, says Camargo. I think we all need to remember that we belong to an organization that opens up the world to us. During COVID lockdown in 2020, the Camargo took on 2 projects, studying for and passing the bar exams 38 years after attending law school and learning Italian. He also enjoys reading history and biography books and appreciating good time. De Camargo is a recipient of the Rotary Foundation Distinguished Service Award. He and his wife, Denise, are level 3 major donors and benefactors of the Rotary Foundation. I introduce to you De Camargo. Thank you, everyone.
The president-elect, your floor is yours. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry, my bio will be longer than my remarks. You guys have to shorten this bio. Whoever is interested, just go online and see. But anyway, I'm here in, where am I now? I'm here in Lusaka, Zambia. A couple of days ago, I was in Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Arusha. A week before, I was in Ghana. Before Ghana, I was in Cote d'Ivoire. And goes on and on and on. I am just like bad news. I travel really fast. And I'm moving now throughout the African continent, inspiring and motivating local Rotarians to increase the number of members in Africa and the funds for the Rotary Foundation. I just visited a project here in Lusaka of an American lady, Whitney, who has been living here for over 15 years now. And she has a project called Impact One. Very interesting, to provide internet access and laptops to kids in school here in the poor neighborhoods of Lusaka. So the continent needs Rotary, And we need more Rotarians here in the continent. We need more Rotarians in Africa. As I have said to some of you here during my tour, Africa could be the future India for Rotary. I saw India 40 years ago when I joined Rotary. They had a little over 35,000 members. Today, India has 175,000 members. And Africa might well be the future of Rotary. Three basic elements give me that. First, it's the continent with the smallest average age of any other, the lowest average age for inhabitants, meaning you have a full generation, you have a demographic bonus, because young people are going to get to work and you don't have as many senior leaders to provide support to. The second is economic development. I see Africa taking the path of India. I have followed India's progress, economic progress over the last 25 years. And Africa might be on the right path to follow in India's footsteps in terms of economic growth and development. And third, you have a small presence of Rotary yet. You have only 45,000 members. So you have a huge potential for growth. You have Nigeria with 14,000 Rotarians. You have Uganda, which just surpassed 8,000 Rotarians. So those are two leading countries in the African continent that point the direction for other countries to follow suit. And that's what I've been saying here during my tour in Africa, using the positive agenda, the positive examples, the examples of growth, the examples of good projects, the examples of actions that deserve funding from Rotary and the Rotary Foundation. So this initiative for positive peace and peace building is within this territory of expanding our goods, expanding the good deeds of Rotary in the world, and specifically here in Africa. I hope coming July 1st now, 2025, we all unite for good. In a divided world, Rotary is a beacon of unity, and we must keep it that way. We do not profit from dividing. We do not profit from division of people. Our task, our mission is to unite people for good, for the good of others, and for good, meaning for a good deal, good amount of time in the future moving forward. Thank you very much. I have to leave now because I have a meeting with the local leaders here in Lusaka, Zambia. Then I'm going to move on to Mozambique. I'm going to move on to South Africa. I'm going to Ethiopia. I'm going to Mozambique. You guys in Africa are going to get tired of me pretty soon.
I think
Nice talking to you all.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
So we're moving around. Would you like to go back, Pietro, to any remarks from DGs? We'll double back and then we'll come to our next speaker. Or we
Okay.
are coming to our next speaker. You decide, Pietro.
I'm checking to see. I know that lots of discon is ongoing.
They're
DG
having problems.
sent his apologies as our district conference started today. I know that DG.
I'm wondering if we should go to our speaker and then while she's speaking, we'll look and see who else is in the room to get
Yes,
through the
indeed.
other items. How about that?
Excellent, Alison.
All right. Well, that leaves me to introduce, doesn't it? So it's my great pleasure to introduce my colleague, my friend, and chair of the Rotary Action Group, Grace from Seals from South Africa. She too is a business person, a great entrepreneur, but she has a passion for peace. She's also a DGNN. I am not reading from a CV. I am just giving you this the way it is. And I take great pleasure, Grace, in giving you the floor. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Alison, and it's my great pleasure to represent the Rotary Action Group for Peace as the current chair. But I'd like to start off by saying that today is International Family Day. And without you on the screen and without you as the Rotary family, we as Rotary wouldn't exist. And without being too corny, I'm reminded about the song, We Are Family. I have all my brothers and sisters with me. And that is exactly how I feel about being on this meeting. So thank you for the privilege and thank you for the honor. So distinguished Rotarians and fellow peace builders and friends, it is with great and deep respect and admiration that I give you a goodwill message from the Rotary Action Group for Peace and for the Nigeria chapter in particular. Your commitment to building a culture of peace in your communities and beyond reflects the very essence of Rotary's mission to serve above self. And I'd like to add that you as the Nigeria chapter are setting the trend, you are setting the pace for every chapter around the globe. Your growth has just been phenomenal, and what you are doing in the space of peace is just admirable, and we are all looking at you as our leaders and as our examples to follow. Nigeria is a nation of vibrant diversity and great potential, and you play a pivotal role in advancing peace. And I'm just reminded on what you did with the voter desensitization a couple of, well, I think it's probably a year and a bit away. But that was just phenomenal. The results that you achieved and what you did to bring young people to your voting polls. Not only within your borders, but across the African continent, you are setting an example. Your work in promoting dialogue, understanding, education, and community development serves as a beacon of hope and a model of action for others around the world. As chair of the Rotary Action Group for Peace, I'm inspired by your courage and your dedication. Whether you are fostering positive peace through youth engagement, empowering women, addressing economic disparities, or advocating for conflict resolution, know that your efforts ripple far beyond the immediate. You are lighting the path towards sustainable peace. And this peace committee that you are putting together is definitely a step in that direction. May this chapter and peace committee continue to grow in strength, unity, and purpose. Together, let us build bridges where there are divides and offer hope where there is despair. I look forward to walking alongside you as we create lasting change, one peaceful step at a time. And my slogan for this year, as the Rotary Action Group for Peace, is it is all about action. And there's no better example than the chapter for Nigeria when it comes to action. It was with Rotary peace and gratitude that I thank you and wish you well going forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my chair.
Pietro, I think we should play that video now and remind everyone what it is you have achieved in just 12 months. What do you think? I know you have to forgive us, folks, because our agenda sort of has gone out the window, so we're winging it now.
Yes,
What do you
please,
think?
Alison. But before that, let's take our very revered trustee member,
Thank
PDG
you.
Ijeoma Pearl, who is on the call and would all like to talk to us before other occasions. Please, my
Thank
trustee chair, kindly you have the floor, ma'am.
Thank you, Pietro. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I may not go through all the protocol, but I recognize everyone, including our Rotary International Rotary International President-elect that just spoke. Well, I mean, peace. Talking about peace on the 15th of May, when we're supposed to be turning in and closing the applications for the Rotary Peace Scholarships. For me, it's not a coincidence. It's a very good day to hold this program. I wish I had actually created 1 hour, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock for this program. I've been in touch with Petro, but unfortunately, I'm going into a board meeting which starts in another few minutes, less than 6 minutes. But I just want to say that peace, like we always know, is not necessarily the absence of war. Peace is at the center of everything that Rotary does. Whether we are ending polio, whether we are doing maternal and child care, whether it's a program of scale, whether we are creating membership, whatever we are doing, what is in the uppermost heart of Rotary is peace. We can't do this without a peaceful coexistence of people, peace within our hearts, peace among us as Rotarians, peace within our environment, in our communities, and of course, peace within the world. So I really wish you well as this meeting goes on today. I am hoping that everybody who sits in it will go out more energized, more informed about our whatever doing peace. You just listen to the RI President-elect speak. You can't unite without peace now. Can't come together. Our vision statement says, together we see a world where people unite. People can unite where there is no peace. So I encourage everyone sitting in here today to please pay attention, enjoy it, ask questions, learn and unlearn. At the end of the day, we are all targeting one mission. We are all groomed to one focus, and that is to make the world a better place using all we have within us and all that. Nigeria cannot be left Nigeria. You can't talk about Africa without Nigeria. So whatever that is happening in Nigeria, you can actually close your eye and say it is representing the African world because of our population, because of our participation in everything. Nigeria always, is always there in the green map for the Rotary world. So I want to encourage all of you seated to please enjoy the day. And please forgive me that I have to step out now. It wasn't really intended. I wish I could stay all through until the end, but it's apt that at least I put up my face to say thank you. And Pietro, I'm sure I'm going to get more briefs. The meeting is being recorded. I'm sure I'm going to have the recording of the meeting. Then I will have more insights and be able to also contribute in future. So please permit me to run along. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ioma.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Are you queuing up the video now, Pietro?
Yes, please. Right away.
And while you're doing that, I want to say how many of our chapters are uniting their countries. As Nigeria have the 6 zones together with coordinators, and I see that in all of their meetings.
The maiden year of the Rotary Action Group for Peace, RAGFP, Nigerian chapter, and its accompanying gains and successes lays particular credence to the importance of streamlining, harmonizing, and institutionalizing Rotary-led peace-building initiatives and approaches for progressive gains, sustainable outcomes, and lasting impacts. In just a year of operation, the Nigerian chapter has achieved key goals and objectives, reached strategic milestones, and has become a very potent support system to Rotary clubs, Rotary clubs, intellectuals, and Rotary districts in Nigeria. An appraisal of our activities shows that the Action Group chapter is on the course to position herself as an indispensable entity and partner in the national peace and development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The 2025-2026 Rotary year does require even more intense, progressive, and consolidated works to meet set national peace goals for the Rotary year and reinforce local Rotary peace infrastructure. The charter has far-reaching plans and programs for peace building and conflict transformation in the coming years, chief of which is the launch of the much-anticipated Community Violence Reduction Program. The Community Violence Reduction Program portfolio is an encapsulated long-term intervention that has humanitarian, developmental, and peace components that are geared towards actualizing a more peaceful and safer Nigeria. It is immediate short-term and long-term strategic deliverables to achieve, activate, and advance positive peace. And kickstarting this initiative remains a key priority objectives in the coming year, amongst others. The Rotary-led Community Violence Reduction Program is an evidence-based holistic conflict transformation initiative that adopts the whole of society and all of system approaches to all spectrums of direct, structural, and cultural violence in Nigeria. At its core, the Community Violence Reduction Program seeks to enhance community resilience, promote social cohesion, strengthen local government and law enforcement, support vulnerable groups and victims of violence, support new approaches and policy frameworks for prevention and countering violence, extremism, and terrorism. Additionally, establishing peace summits in grassroots communities across Nigeria and actualizing the annual St. Peter's schools remain key priorities for the 2025 Rotary year. Therefore, efforts shall be intensified to leverage, collaborate, and partner to achieve stated year objectives. The Rotary Action Group for Peace Nigeria chapter has taken stock of current realities and the need to consolidate on past achievement to scale and prioritize the implementation of evidence-based, impactful, sustainable peace projects to address domestic peace and security challenge. The aforementioned Community Violence Reduction flagship peace program is R&D driven and aims to reach key people and more people, thus ensuring to advance incremental, sustainable, tangible, and lasting positive peace gains when rolled out. We therefore encourage our existing partners not to relent in their continued support and soliciting new partnerships to help deepen our impact and reach. Your collaboration and resources are profoundly needed to enable us to realize our 2025-2026 Rotary goals of making Nigeria safer and more peaceful. We thank Rotarians, Rotaractors, and Rotary Associates for their trust and continued support. In particular, we thank the Rotary Nigerian District Governors, Rotary Action Group for Peace Nigeria Chapter Executives, and the Rotarians at large for creating a enabling environment for Rotary-led positive peace-building initiative to thrive. The towering achievements recorded so far would not be possible without your cooperation and assistance, and we implore you not to relent. Thank you.
So Pietro, where would you like us to go?
Okay.
Would you like us to have, we haven't had remarks from any DGs and
Yes. At this point, we have to usher in our DGEs, unveil the peace cheers, and usher in our DGEs to speak to us at this moment. Let me quickly bring that up. Distinguished Rotarians and guests, at this juncture, we want to introduce briefly the incoming district peace cheers for the 2025-2026 Rotary year, so that our respective district governors-elect could take the floor and charge us accordingly and encourage us, letting us know their vision for peace, which we are to actualize in the coming year. With no further waste of time, we have Rotarian Tunde Olaniyan as Peace Chair of District 9111. We have Rotarian Oke Ilefuluwa, Peace Chair for District 9112. District 9126 shall soon be appointing their Peace Chair. At this time, we do not know who that is yet. My humble self is the Peace Chair for District 9127. District 9141 Peace Chair is Rotarian Ibimina Amachiri. And last but not the least, Rotarian Dennis Ekemizi, Peace Chair, District 9142. At this juncture, we want to yield the floor to usher in the district governors-elect of our respective districts. Earlier on the call, we saw DGE Larry on the call. And let's start with DGE Larry, if he's still with us, please.
I'm not seeing Pietro. Not seeing him, Pietro.
Okay. I hope network is fair to us. Also, we saw DGE KC Kelechukwu Anyanwu on the call. District Governor-elect 9142.
Okay. Good afternoon, my Rotary leaders. I believe you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. It's great to be in our midst. I come from the southeast of Nigeria. We've been having challenges with security, and we understand the millions we are losing with respect to the economy. That will tell you the importance of peace. I remember my classification is hospitality education. I was discussing with some friends, and they said Lagos and Abuja made millions during the festive period because most of our people went to lodge in Lagos and Abuja. So that tells you the importance of peace in a nation, in a country. Bringing it down home to Rotary. Also, we've also noticed that our various clubs, we are head along with each other. And if you notice, some persons prefer staying back at home. So we are trying to bring people closer, like our founding fathers did. We must be friends, first of all, for us to carry out any service projects. There is no how enemies will come together for them to make meaningful impact and create lasting change in our communities. So we at District 9142 will support the initiative, and we'll also go the extra miles to work together with the action group. Thank you so much for giving us the platform to promote peace in our district. Thank you, and God bless you really good.
Thank you very much, sir, for those assurances and those well thought out words. We appreciate you, especially, sir. PDG Allison, I think we've lost several DGEs. DGE Henry, DGE Anthony were all on the call earlier. I must say it's raining here and our network has really not been stable. So many factors. But notwithstanding, I think whenever they join the call, we could yield the floor to them. Rotariani Bimina, please. Okay, DGE Anthony is just rejoining us. My DG is DG Anthony Wohiren. Please, you have the floor, sir. I don't know if you settled in. DGE Anthony Wohiren, sir, you have the floor. You were invited earlier to charge the peace chair of your district, sir, and let us know what your plans for peace are and encourage us to actualize that goal.
I'm not sure he's in the room, is he? I'm not seeing him on my list.
Yes, he is DGE Osareti Iwohiren. Please, you can unmute, sir. Okay. Perhaps network is causing some certain glitch. I would like to now invite Rotarian Ibimina Machiri to give the response and pledge on behalf of the district's peace chairs for the 6 districts in Nigeria. Rotarian Ibimina, please unmute. You have the floor.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, peace builders and Rotary leaders. I'm giving an acceptance speech on behalf of the incoming Rotary Nigerian Peace Chairs for this event. So on behalf of all the incoming peace chairs of the Rotary districts in Nigeria, we accept this noble responsibility with great humility and profound honor. And this is with a shared understanding that peace is not just the absence of war, but it is the presence of justice, dignity, and understanding in our various communities. Today, across 6 districts in Nigeria, District 9111, 9112, 9126, 9127, 9141, and 9142, we do not merely mark an inauguration, we ignite a collective resolve to elevate Rotary's mission of peace building from principle to practice, from dialogue to decisive action. As we receive this mantle today, we pledge not only to continue the journey, but to push the boundaries of what Rotary peace building can achieve. Our mission as peace chairs in Nigeria is rooted in Rotary's core values, which are fellowship, integrity, diversity, service, and leadership. But in this new season, we must go further. We must rethink peace as a daily grassroots responsibility in our homes, schools, markets, digital spaces, and district policies. Our committee will expand community mediation centers across the districts. We will strengthen early warning and response systems to detect signs of conflict. We will promote peace education that equips youth with tools to listen, lead, and love in several schools. We will work across religious, ethnic, and regional lines because peace knows no boundary. It thrives where understanding is nurtured. Let our districts be known not just for resolving conflicts, but for preventing it. Nigeria is a tapestry of cultures, songs, and traditions, and yet within Rotary, we are one family united not by sameness, but by shared service. This joint inauguration is proof that peace is not abstract, it is practical. When we collaborate, align, and commit beyond district lines, we remind the world that Nigeria's greatest strength is not in its division, but in its determination to rise together. In a time when global discourse often turns divisive, Rotary Nigeria offers a counter example, collaboration over competition, healing over hostility. Let this inauguration not be the end of a meeting, but the beginning of a movement. Let us create ripple effects of peace that reach every child unsure of tomorrow, every parent longing for safety, and every community seeking wholeness. This is not idealism, it is Rotary at its best. We must act boldly, speak kindly, and build resilient bridges even when storms are near. Because peace does not just happen, it is built brick by brick and by people like us. We pledge to work with courage and clarity, with empathy and excellence. We pray for wisdom as we lead, humility as we serve, and strength as we overcome. For in the words of the Rotary Peace Fellowship motto, the path to peace begins with understanding, and understanding begins with us. My dear friends, and all the districts in Nigeria, let there be peace in Nigeria, and let it begin with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that wonderful acceptance speech. Let there be peace in Nigeria and let it begin with us. Thank you so, so much. From the remarks of our DGE and on behalf of other DGEs, the mandate is clear and certain. All we would solicit from our DGEs is the maximum cooperation and the recommendations on the screen, which we will also send to them privately for them to know the minimum things we require to actualize the optimum expectations of us. So we thank you once again, DGEs. And on this note, we're quickly going to the goodwill message so that we can have our guests and well-wishers speak to us and bring us the very much anticipated goodwill messages from the nooks and crannies, as the case may be.
Shall we call them in one by one?
Yes, certainly, please.
All right. Oh, so Peter, let's start with you, please. Peter King. Unmute.
Yes, unmuting. Yes, well, it's a pleasure, as always, to be with you. And it's really wonderful to see how the network of peace is developing, and particularly the commitment that the districts are showing to peace. I think it's more and more important in our very unstable world at present that we are very vocal in supporting peace and in particularly supporting ourselves. I think the strength of our network is the strength of everybody pulling together and working together. And I just express my goodwill to the planning and to the preparation and enforcement of peace within the districts in the coming year. So thank you very much for allowing me to be present at an important time in this chapter. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Over to you, James.
Thank you,
Then we're going to
Alison. Thank you. And great to be with you all. I bring greetings from Great Britain and Ireland. Pietro, I remember well the start of your Nigeria Rotary Peace project some 4 years ago. And the 3 years of development, which has resulted in this leading peace chapter, which started last year. And I want to congratulate all of the people who are working with you to see such a unified approach to peace across Nigeria and all of the programs you're delivering. So my best wishes to you all, and have a great year ahead. Thank you.
Marlene, we're coming to you, and then Judith, we'll go to you next. Marlene, and then Judith, please.
Myself right now?
Yes, please, Marlene.
Oh, yes. I was thinking about the Nigeria chapter. When Mario talked about unity, I say it's great to be able to work on peace like Nigeria on this meeting with so much diversity, collaboration, and a promotion of empathy. Make us believe with you lead in Nigeria, we'll get the union and we'll have peace really. And I hope we could share that all over in all the chapter. So we'll have this union based on peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlene. Judith, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Alison. Greetings from the Rotary Club of London, and thank you for the invitation to your meeting today. I endorse the comments of all the previous speakers, so I won't repeat what they've been saying, but it's a wonderful achievement that you've managed to get this peace chapter off the ground in Nigeria. I also echo comments made by President-elect Mario, particularly with regard to growing membership, and which will enable more projects for positive peace. And I'd just like to give you a piece of information that in December, we chartered a new Rotaract Club, Rotary Club of London and the Rotary Club of Lagos. And the president, Abdullah Hamzat, is in Lagos, is from Lagos. And this club was chartered with 44 members. It's a Commonwealth club, and we have members from, I think, 12 countries. And they, of course, can help with projects, and they're particularly of great nature on your first year's anniversary. Thank you.
Thank you, Judith. We were losing some of your talk there, but we got the gist of all of that, and congratulations on the launch of that new Rotaract. So Vivek, let's come to you as a board member of the Indian chapter, please, with greetings.
Thank you, Alison. And I want to congratulate the Nigeria chapter and Dr. Pietro. I've been reading some of your posts on the Rotary groups and about the workshops you are organizing, and really very impressed by the efforts you are doing and all of the Nigeria chapter. So once again, congratulations to you and keep up the good work. And we are following you for this unified approach in the India chapter as well. So I really appreciate you for the good work and thank you so much.
Thank you, Vivek. Carlos Rivera, do you want to bring us a word again from the Iberia chapter? Thank you.
Hello. Hello, everybody. It's Carlos from Barcelona, from chapter Iberia. This is my second meeting in the chapter of Nigeria, and this is for me an honor to assist in this meeting. This chapter work a lot. This is for me a pleasure to collaborate with this chapter, and in the next meeting in Calgary, we will meet maybe, and we will have the workshop of the peace, and it will be an honor to share some days in Calgary. Congratulations in the Nigeria chapter, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Peter, you have a big boss and your work is perfect. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So Pietro, I have
yes.
to bring you the greetings of the Rotary Great Britain and Ireland chapter, and Peter's part of that also. So we bring our greetings and we watch you with interest, and I take all these ideas back to our chapter. So nothing is wasted. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, PDG Allison, for those remarks from everyone. I would also like to welcome our very distinguished Rotary leaders, beginning with DGM Bukola Bakare to render a goodwill message to the House. Please, my DGM. DGM Bukola Bakare, you are still muted. I don't know if you are speaking to us. Okay. Okay, let me invite IPDG Emeka Otebo to speak to us once more on behalf of the PDGs from Nigeria and other executive honorary members that couldn't make it to today's engagement. IPDG Emeka Otebo, sir.
Thank you, Petro, for all that you're doing. Like I often say, hope is not of today. The action we take today will give the people of the future that hope to continue to live. I want to appreciate you and the committee, especially our past leaders, because they are the ones who put the building blocks that we are standing upon today.
Sure.
So without them, we won't be here. Without Paul Harris and his 3 friends, none of us would be here today. So I want to thank you, Petro, and I want to also put on record that this success we are enjoying today even though it started 3 years ago, but it started actually, the action started last year, the Create Hope year. And I want to encourage all of us to continue to create hope and pay attention to Rotary's 7 areas of focus. And the number one is the most essential: peace. Without peace, there will be no progress. Without peace, our life is at stake. Without peace, there will be no happiness. Without peace, there will be no joy. Without peace, there will be no love. I often tell people, time heals no wound, but the love we share heals the wound over time. My dear friends, let us make peace our number one priority in every action we take. Let us apply it to our 4-way test. Let us make peace in everything we think, say, or do. Even if it is the truth, consider peace first before you take action. And if it's going to be fair to all concerned, consider peace first before you go into the second move. For the third move, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Consider peace. And for it to be beneficial to all concerned, there must be peace. Let peace be with us all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my IPDG. Indeed, let's consider peace in all that we do. I would like to invite DGND Adeshogu Tijani to please give us his goodwill message. My DGND, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pietro. I'm actually driving right now, and I'm in the midst of heavy traffic. Can you please ask somebody else to take charge for me?
Okay, sir. Please drive safely, my DGN. I don't know if DGM Bukola Bakar is with us now. We are wrapping up now. DGM Bukola Bakare, please, can you speak with us now?
It's on the call.
Yes, she is probably in network or something.
She left a message on the chat.
Oh, okay. Please, what does it say? PDG Allison, can you?
Just looking. In an environment where I can't speak, unfortunately. So she's listening but unable to contribute vocally.
Okay. It's certain that she wishes us well. At this juncture, we would like to invite once again DGE Kelechi Anyanwu to give us his goodwill message, recap of the whole event and the way forward, so that the executive director will give us the final toast and close the meeting. My DGE, sir, please, you have the floor. DGE Kelechi, any last words, sir?
Yeah, thank you so much. What I would say, together we will create the lasting change needed in our various communities. Sincerely, count on District 9142, both from the back end and also in front. We will lead to make sure that this action group comes out top. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, my DG, for those assurances. We'll be counting on the back end a lot than the front end. Thank you very much, sir. I don't know if DGE Anthony Osaretin Wohiran can speak to us now as we are winding down. My DGE, we've not heard from you. Can you kindly unmute?
Hello, please, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Sorry, apologies. Network has been throwing me in and out of the session.
Okay, sir, you have the floor. Yes, sir.
Yes, good evening, everybody. Particularly excited to be part of this peace group. I can give you my word. I've appointed a very strong peace chair for my district for the incoming year in Bimina Makri. She's got all the pedigree that is required to take us to the next level in terms of peace building. So count on District 9141 to be with you all the way in this activity. Thank you. And once again, apologies for not being able to join the call earlier. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for those assurances. Your apology is well taken and we wish you well, sir. At this point, we want to invite the Executive Director of the chapter, Rotarian Mohammed Ndus Dantata, to give us the vote of thanks, close and adjourn. My ED, sir, you have the floor, please.
Okay, thank you, my chair. Thank you, DJ Allison. Thank you, our Rotary leaders, for this exciting moment. I want to congratulate all of us for this milestone, the joint inauguration of our Rotary district of chairs. This is to show that peace is being built even within us in the district in Nigeria. And I'm sure that this coming year is going to be vibrant, full of activities that will bring about peace in ourselves, in our clubs, and even in our states. And of course, Nigeria at large and the world in general. So I congratulate all of us for this wonderful feat. Our leaders that were on the call, thank you. We appreciate you all. We are doing well, just as has been spoken by many of us. Peace is possible. With these few remarks, I now bring this meeting to an end, and then I would like to propose a toast to all our district leaders. So can we unmute and just say peace to all our peace district leaders?
Peace to all our district
leaders.
Peace, peace, peace all the way.
Peace.
Peace. Peace.
So we give you a toast to everyone on the call.
Peace to
Peace,
everyone.
peace to everyone on the call. God's blessings.
Bonne santé à tous. I can hear French.
Vous parlez français?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Oui, moi je parle français. Je suis du district
9101. Peace to you all.
Anne-Marie, 9101. Mais quand vous Peace parlez to you anglais, all. peace, 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 peace all the way. Good tidings to everyone.
Peace to all.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
you, Pietro, for all your hard work.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Merci beaucoup.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Bye, everyone.
Merci.